Hi guys, it's Rob here from gamepit.co.uk, and today I'm just taking a quick look at WRC 8, the FIA World Rally Championship game. It's due out on Thursday, but the embargo was just lifted a couple of hours ago, so I thought I'd just jump in and show you a look around the various different options you can do in the new game. So, full disclosure, I've not played any of the previous WRC games, so I'm not sure if any of the modes and features in this game are in the previous ones as well. But I'm sure people out there who are fans of the series will know straight away whether something's new or not. So I'll just run through the various things that the game has, just so you can see what's in there. So the first screen you get to is this. You've got home, so it just shows you the last thing you were on, which is career in my instance. You got various time challenges and your driver card, which just shows you all your different stats that you've done. And the news bit here is currently locked for me, and I'm guessing that's probably because there's no news because the game isn't live for the next couple of days. When we go across, we've got solo. So in here we've got career mode, quick play, test area, training, and season. Season is pretty much career mode, just you don't have to worry about the crew management. And there is a lot of crew management in this game because it is quite heavy on the simulation side. But the season mode will allow you to do that without having to worry about the crew management. When we go across again, we've got competition, so online multiplayer for quick game or join a lobby. I've not tried the multiplayer yet. I'm guessing at the moment it will be dead because there's only a handful of people who will be reviewing the game at this moment. But obviously over the next few days that will start getting populated with people who've bought the game. Event 1, as you can see there, we've got 141 days. I didn't realise there was that long on there. Okay, that's a bit crazy. 140 days to complete that event then. This one's only got 2 days and 16 hours. This one will probably be ended by the time most people get their hands on the game, and it'll have a new event for you to try out. And we've got a split screen, so local split screen to play with your friends, and leaderboard, which I'm guessing is going to be the online leaderboards. Then we've just got the normal option. Oh, don't want to get started yet. We've got options on here, so gameplay settings, controls, sound, data, and credit. I've turned the music off at a moment for copyright reasons, but there is music playing in the background on here usually. And your settings, you have a lot of different things about, like you can change what language the co-driver is, what their timing is, so whether you want it to be set to you a bit earlier or a bit later. Colorblind mode, different speedometers and that. Motion blur can be turned on or off. And obviously you got your difficulty and your damage effects. Damage effects you can have up to realistic or down to visual. And there's different, these three options here, the not benefits, I can't think what they're called. Like helping kind of thing, make it easier or harder basically. These, when you first start the game, it gets you to do a test round, and after that test round the game picks which ones of those it thinks you need on and off based on how you drive. So I've just left it at that. It's just gave me the ABS on there, the anti-lock braking system. That's all it said that I needed. It said I was okay with those two, so that's fine. Right, so and then the other option, which you wouldn't really think is on here, but if you press R1 again here, it does actually take you to a like diorama where you can look at the various different cars. So you can zoom in and out. Obviously this is for like taking your pictures and whatnot. You can hide the interface if you want. You can change what car, so we've got WRC, RC2, Junior RC, and then bonus. And then when we load up one of these, it should just change to the new car. There we go, that's a bit of a strange car. We can turn the headlights on or off. And you can change the weather as well, which is quite cool. And it changes on the fly, so that's now I don't know if that's light rain or something. There's heavy rain. And then we've got, let's have a sun, well, dawn kind of thing, and then that's normal lighting. So yes, there's that there as well. So that's like another little option. The other thing which is a bit weird, I'm not quite sure if this is in my previous game, but you got like a little mouse cursor that moves around. It's a bit off-putting, to be honest with you, especially on a console, because I would have thought it would have just highlighted the boxes, but no, you've got a little mouse cursor, so I don't know if that is supposed to be there. Maybe that's on the PC but not on the consoles, and it's just accidentally been put on here. But anyway, let's jump in. So I'm going to jump back into my campaign. I've had to start it again because my main save file is at my parents' house. So this one's only about an hour in. I just put it on this morning just to record some videos on it. And if you've seen my other video, you'll know that I'm not very good at this game. I'm not very good at like realistic.
You now know the basics of crew management. It's now up to you to progress in the championship and move up into higher categories.
Okay, that was just the end of the tutorial. But yeah, so as you can see, it's a bit weird. I've not played a game with a menu like this. Again, this may be the same as what it was in my previous game, and it does look a bit overwhelming, but it's not that bad. So if we go from the top, so obviously we've got to start an extra event calendar. You can come in here and you can pick what kind of event. So at the moment I'm set to do training as my next event, but you can change that if you want to rest, want to do training, or if you want to do a historic race. Okay, so historic race is drive a legendary car in a race unrelated to the current championship. Okay, let's do that, because I didn't even know we could do that one. And we'll put... This extreme conditions one is pretty good. This one, you start as a car that's knackered and it's about to break, and the whole point of a mission is to see... the whole point of a race is to see how far you can drive before your car stops working. So that's quite interesting. So we'll put that one on. Then obviously it'll just go straight into the rally after that. But you can only set 2 events at a time. So let's go back. So R&D, as you can see, there's a big skill tree, which I wasn't expecting when I first started this game. So every time you level up, you get 1 skill point to spend. I've been putting it in these ones at the moment to try and get me some extra money. Yep, there we go. So that'll just get me some extra dosh, so increases all rewards, lowers the costs, and gives me access to the financial director to get me more money, because there's nothing better than more money. And then crew management, again, looks a bit overwhelming, but it's not too bad. These people are a bit useless. Their reputation has gone down because I did pretty bad in my last race. So we just change these ones out for people who've got better reputations down here. And those that I've just took out are now going to be in the reserve, and they'll be just like sat out and recovering, I think. It's either that or I've just kicked them out of my team. It's one or the other anyway. Never mind. Emails. So obviously you just get some emails that you can read through that tells you what's going on. Now this one's a bit annoying. Every time you race, you have to do repairs halfway through so you don't get too damaged, and you have to pay for the repairs once you finish the race, which can take a big chunk out of your winnings. So like in that particular rally, I think I won about 10 grand and I had to pay 6,700 in repairs, so I didn't really end up with that much money, to be honest with you. Objectives. So I failed both of those objectives, but you get given different objectives. Like that one was, didn't receive more than 1 penalty minute in the next rally. I didn't do very well at all. And perform 3 training events in 6 weeks. I just didn't even bother doing my training, so that's why I failed on that one. And your reputation, as you can see, because I did really poorly, my reputation is going down. As soon as it gets to the full thumbs down, I'll be kicked out of Ford, and I think I'll have to get a different company car basically, because they'll stop sponsoring me. My statistics shows how bad I did. I think I'm on here. There I am. I don't know. The line represents something. I don't know. It's probably just showing you how bad I'm doing. Standings shows where I am, so I'm 9th at the moment. Test area, head to the test area and drive out any constraints, but I don't want that. And then main menu. So what we'll do is we'll jump in and we'll do this historical race. And that track looks pretty hard. Look at all those turns. Crazy. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll turn my microphone off in a minute and you can just laugh at me crash. But this has been a first look at WRC 8. It's out on Thursday. If you like it, check it out. Leave any comments or questions down below and I'll answer them as much as I can. But yeah, hopefully this has gave a bit more insight to the game. Oh, scared of that. Also, this is being recorded at 1080p via the PS4. I'm not sure if it's 60 FPS, but it does play really smooth. But that could be because of a motion blur that's implemented on the game. But it does run really smooth. So if the video looks jerky or janky or anything like that, it's more than likely the encoding. On this side, I've not seen any frame drops or anything. It runs super smooth, and graphically it looks great. And I'm on a PS4 Pro, and my Pro is making as much noise as a jet engine because it seems to be utilizing the Pro enhancements to give it a bump in resolution and maybe the performance as well. But yep, so I'm going to turn the microphone off now. Enjoy the footage, and I will catch you all in my next video.
Right 5, short into left 4, tightens. And right 3, tightens, don't cut. Into left 5, open. And left 4. Into right 1. And left 3, tightens. And right 2, tightens, 20. Square left open, 30. Left 4 short, 40. Left 3 short and flat right. Into left 5, keep in. Into right 3 short, don't cut. And left 4 into left 6 short, 80, bumpy. Hard brake for square right, 80. Left 3, keep in. Into right 5, tightens 3. And left 3, don't cut. Into right 1, open, don't cut. And left 3 short. Into right 5, 50. Caution, right 4, open into tunnel, 200. Left 4, 30. Right 4, open, don't cut. And left 4, tightens, don't cut. Into right 4, open. Into left 5, short, and right 3, tightens. Into caution, left 4, 120, keep in. Caution, bump for left 3, into right 6. And left 5, don't cut, 50. Left 3 short into right 3 short. And left 4 short, keep middle into kinks over 50. Left 5 narrows into kinks. Into right 2 narrows, open. Into left 4, open. And right 5, don't cut, 80. Left 5 and right 4. Into left 5, short brake into right 4, short over bridge into square left. Into left 3, medium, tightens. Into right 4, medium. Into left 4, short, 80. Left 4 short into flat right, tightens. And brake for square right, narrows, 40. Right 3 into left 3. Right 3 into left 3. Right 4 short into right 6, tightens, medium. And crest into left 3, 30, bumpy. Right 4 and flat left 60 into forest. Right 5, medium, tightens. And left 3 narrows off camber into right 5 over crest. Into left 3, tightens 2. At right 5 and right 4. Into left 3 and brake for square left, widens. And left 5 into right 3 medium, don't cut. Into left 3 open, medium, don't cut, 30. Right 3, short open over crest, into left 5, short, 40. Left 4 short and caution right 1, 30. Hairpin left open. And left 5 short into right 3, long open and tightens. Flat left tightens 4 into right 4, short 60. Right 4 tightens into left 4, open medium. And left 6 into right 6, 40. Left 5 into right 4, brake. For square left narrows into left 3, don't cut. Left 5 short, 50. And right 5 short, 30. Left 4 short small cut and right 3 short small cut, 30. Right 1 into flat left, 100. Caution, left 4 brake into left 1, 50. Hairpin right open into left 4, open. And left 5 into right 3, short. Into flat left and left 3, don't cut. Into flat right tightens 3, short, small cut. And left 3, medium into right 3, short for finish.
Yeah, it wasn't my my best race. I think my driver may have had 1 or 2 drinks before entering a competition. Yep, thanks for watching. If you like it, check it out. It's out on Thursday. Any questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to check out the other video of me doing pretty much worse than what I just did just then as well. And I will catch you all in my next video in the next day or so. So bye bye.